Hey crew, let's have a look at the Bitmex alt pairs now. I've got Bitcoin Cash daily chart up here. The last 6 weeks it's been very much choppy, ugly, sideways price action, but there's a few levels that should be taken note of, and this is mainly the horizontal support and level resistance level here. Rejection, break, retest as support, and then broken again, and now acting as resistance. So we've had quite a few rejections of this level. It's been rejected clearly, and on the lower time frame I'll show you a bit of a channel and a possible opportunity. It is some time away. In fact, we'll go to the Bitmex charts on the 4-hour. So this is the choppiness here, but it may present an opportunity subject to price action. And what I would be looking for is a pullback to this horizontal level I just showed you on the daily and a rejection of it. So it's a good point of value. So an entry there and a stop loss above the top of the channel. A clear break of that channel would invalidate the trade, prove my bias wrong. And if we did get an entry, obviously the first port of call is the bottom of the channel and then beyond to previous lows. So it could quite easily move in line with Bitcoin if Bitcoin does pull back and then sell off further down towards 6k. So that's what we're looking for. Could be a while off yet. It could easily just break the bottom of this channel. I'll have to reassess if that's a short trade, if it just does break the bottom of the channel here. Let's have a look at Litecoin now. Alright, let's have a look at the daily. This is the Binance chart here. So, I'm not a big fan of cup and handles. I think it's a marketing tool rather than an actual trade setup, but for those that do like it, it's a really nice smooth clean dish or cup and a handle. Now we've got consolidation above resistance, now support. So really I just see it as a higher low in an uptrend, weekly uptrend confirmed. So what we have here is consolidation. You could really call it a bull flag if you're stretching it, but it's just sideways choppiness. But we have broken above resistance, now acting as support and held above it, and also closed above the daily 50 MA, which has been very well respected all the way back to the start of 2018. So we could very well move back up here, targeting a fib level or the next horizontal resistance level. So we're in this trade, that's what we're looking at. I'll show you the entry now on the lower time frames. We entered based off the 1-hour chart, as I usually always do. So here's the choppiness, but there is some angles in there which are reasonably clean. So break, retest, and now we've broken out the top of this trend line or this pennant pattern here. So we've got our entry, we got triggered in a couple of hours ago, and our target is the next horizontal support and resistance level. Got a pretty safe stop just below this horizontal level here. So for the trade to fail, we have to break back inside the pennant, break the bottom of the pennant, break both EMAs and this horizontal level here. So there's lots of areas of support inside our stop, and the path of least resistance is most definitely higher. So pretty good protection on this trade. Can still fail obviously, but we're looking good for a move up, I believe. EOS. Alright, let's have a look at the weekly chart because it's quite interesting. So from the all-time highs, we've bottomed out, found our bottom here, and entered into an accumulation zone. Nice bottoming pattern. So what we're looking for is a breakout of this shaded area here and a close above the weekly 50 MA to look to move up to this previous high and this previous high back up there. If we do break that, we're looking at new all-time highs, but this is a very nice bottoming pattern on the weekly. So it's still early for this trade. You know, that's only a weekly chart. It's got a lot of time to play out yet. I'll just switch to the Bitmex pair. Actually, I won't. I'll go back to the Binance pair. Alright, so the areas of opportunity to enter this trade are down here at around 7,000 sats. pretty strong horizontal level there. We're in no man's land at the moment, so there's no entry. So the best entry would be possibly around this area, this zone here, and look to try and trade through here and hold this trade out through the accumulation zone, and off we go. So if we don't get an entry there and it turns around, we would want to break and retest at the top of this accumulation zone here. So could be quite a while yet. This is a daily chart. This could take a month or two to play out yet, but it's got huge potential, and we can leverage trade it, but also hold EOS on Binance. So I'm looking forward to that one, see how it plays out. Ripple. Now this is the USD pair. This is the weekly chart. Quite often the USD pair leads the way before the Bitcoin pair moves. So same thing, all-time high, we've come back, found a bottom accumulation zone, and now we're trying to push out of the accumulation zone. So we've just rejected the weekly 50 MA and this horizontal resistance, but if we can break above that, retest, away we go in the USD pair. So for those that trade on the Bitmex exchange, good opportunity there. Also Binance if you're trading against USD pairs. But got a little bit to go on the Bitcoin pair. So double bottom here, and we're just tracking sideways. So a break and retest of this level here. It's not the best level there, might be better on the daily. I'll zoom right in. So I've had a bounce off the bottom there. Pretty strong resistance there, which was a false breakout, and we've come back to retest it. So we probably want to be tracking above the daily 50 MA for this one to play out and get to the next resistance level. So still very early. 1 hour chart, let's have a quick look. Nothing on the 1 hour, just choppy. ADA. ADA is much the same. Weekly chart here on the Binance charts. All-time high, found a bottom, double bottom here. Just want to break this resistance level here, and preferably that weekly 50 MA may line up with this resistance level. If or when we break it, break and retest, and away we go. New high low, confirm bull trend, and ADA's got a lot of potential. Quite a fundamentally sound coin too, so I'll be looking forward to possibly trading and holding this one during the bull run. Just for now, what have we got in the way of opportunities? Not too much. Let's have a look at the 4 hour here quickly. Could get something soon. Triple bottom here. What have we got in the way? MACD. Triple bottom here, MACD divergence. So we've possibly found our bottom here. Nothing's really broken out yet though. No higher high yet. So just waiting on this one. Good opportunities are coming. Tron. Let's have a quick look at Tron USD. I haven't looked at that chart for a while. Weekly. Wow, really has bottomed. Yeah, so this is what I'm waiting for on Ripple and ADA really. This strong horizontal resistance level has been broken. Now coming back to retest the weekly 50 and that resistance level, which is now support. So a bit more of a pullback here, and that's where we go. That's the USD pair. The Bitcoin pair. This is a weekly. Accumulation zone there, and we broke out, full retrace, and now we're back to our bottom there. Not too much there on the weekly as far as tradable opportunities. Alright, that shows the accumulation zone a lot better. Breakout, full retrace, found the bottom again, and now bounced off. So the daily has now broken the 50 EMA and possibly retesting and holding as support. So just want to be careful this doesn't retrace all the way, because it could be at the top of its run. So going long now could be trapped at the top, but it does actually look pretty strong for another run. So opportunities are coming. That's the altcoins. Yeah, that's the larger time frames and the bigger scheme of things. There's going to be plenty of opportunities for day trades and scalps in between, of course, but that's the overall picture. Hope you got a bit out of it, guys. I'll do another video maybe early next week.